Scammer! He has eaten your money. I'm sure he didn't apply for any military nonsense person.
It started with something small. It always does. Our story begins in the 1990s Nigerian era with a hardworking young lady named Amara, whose fiance, Daniel, was moving in with her as his house rent had just gotten expired.
My love, I am so sorry that I have to move in with you now, but I will get a job soon and move out.
No problem, my love. Now we can even plan our wedding together.
Amara, my love, do you know I love you very much?
If love was food, I would have been overfed by now.
Excuse me, I don't just love you, I'm still handsome. So you get a 2-in-1 package deal, love and looks.
After a while, they got to Amara's house.
I always like this, your house. It's so fine.
You mean our house?
Correction, your house. I'm just a tenant with emotional
And
benefits.
so the banter continued. At that moment, everything seemed fine between the young couple. Daniel was working on his master's application to go further his career abroad. Amara herself was working in a good company and was earning a modest salary. And if all things went according to their plan, in a few months' time, she would get married, leave the country, and join her husband abroad. So even when her neighbors looked at her weirdly, gossiping behind her about how she had brought a man to live with her, even if she had claimed he was her fiancé, Amara didn't care. She loved Daniel, they were going to get married, and that was all that mattered to her. Amara and Daniel had started making plans for their future. Even if they experienced one or two hitches, Amara believed their love would be strong enough to overcome all. Meanwhile, one of those hitches happened one fine Monday a few weeks later. Amara was about going to work when Daniel stopped her and told her about his plans to join the military. Daniel told Amara,
Military recruitment might open next month.
What military recruitment?
Nigerian military. I want to join the military.
I thought we are working towards getting immigration papers.
Amara,
Why are you talking about military?
Military faster.
By risking your life?
Babe, if I join the Nigerian military, I'll be promoted quickly and can start providing for you.
Will it not be quicker just getting a job?
Babe, you know I've been applying for jobs and attending interviews, but no one has called me back. You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll go look for to borrow the money.
I didn't mean it like that, Daniel. Okay, I'll give you the money for the recruitment form and we will start preparing together.
We?
Yes, I'll wake you up for morning runs so you can start getting fit. I'll support all your dreams, my love.
Oh, Amara, my love, I love you so much, but if you wake me up by 5 a.m., I might break this engagement.
You won't. You can't even survive without my cooking.
and the young couple hugged each other, after which Amara went to work. But trouble was far from over for the two lovers. A few months later, the mother of Amara came to visit her. She was shocked to find a man living with her daughter. After Daniel greeted her, she asked him to sit down and started asking me questions only a mother would.
Young man, how long have you been living with my daughter?
5 months, ma.
5 months and still no job.
Ma, you know the economy is...
A man does not explain the economy. A man produces results.
Ma, actually, we were thinking maybe we could stay together for now. Share rent, save for the wedding. I want to be with your daughter.
So you want to move into my daughter's life without building one of your own? In fact, excuse us. I want to speak with my daughter privately.
All right.
After Daniel leaves, the mother of Amarachi turned to her. Amara, listen to me carefully, she said. A responsible man does not invite a woman into uncertainty. Amara replied, He's trying, Mama. Things are just hard. To which her mom said, Things are hard for everyone, but character shows in hardship. Your father and I did not send you to school to come out and start feeding a full-grown man. In fact, I know what to do. I will send him a message. I will tell him to be a man first and move out immediately if he truly loves you and wants to marry you. But Amara firmly replied, No, Mama, please don't embarrass him. Her mother was shocked. Amara, she cried, has this boy charmed you? Okay, you know what, no problem. I won't come back here again until that boy leaves this house and stand up on his own 2 feet like a man. Enjoy your honeymoon. And true to her word, the mother of Amarachi didn't come back again. But Amara was not worried. Mama will understand, she thought. When Daniel makes it in life and marries me, Mama will understand. And so the months went by. The bills continued being paid by Amara. Recruitment forms were filled out by Daniel. Fees were covered by Amara. Emotional encouragement was given by Amara. Now Daniel waits to be called in for his military appointments. But somewhere during the wait, things began to slowly shift.
Do you notice I've lost some weight?
Hmm.
Is that a yes or no?
I didn't say anything. Just don't reduce too much, oh. I still want to be able to feel some flesh when I hug you.
Amara looked at him, considered his offhand response, and walked away quietly. Something about his tone didn't sit well with her. But eventually, she dismissed this as nothing. And then one night, everything changed. Amara got back from work around 4 p.m. and caught a young girl in the house with Daniel. The girl saw Amara, shocked, and ran away from the house. Amara looked at Daniel in shock. This was not the first time she had suspected something like this was happening, but seeing it with her own two eyes now, it broke her. She turned to Daniel and asked him,
Daniel, who is that girl I just saw you with?
No one.
So Daniel, you have been cheating on me!
Why are you back so early?
Is that the point? Who is she?
I don't know. Why are you overreacting? Please don't start now.
Overreacting in my own house.
but instead of Daniel to admit he was wrong, he started manipulating her.
Oh, I see. Because it's your house, that's why you're just shouting on me like that. No problem. I'll just pack my things and go now.
No, that's not what I meant. Please don't go. Don't leave me alone. I'm sorry for raising my voice at you. Please, Daniel.
At that point, Amara asked him what she had really done to him to make him treat her like this. After everything she had done, why would he cheat on her?
You really want the truth?
Yes.
You've changed, Amara.
Changed how?
You don't look like when I first met you. You've lost weight. You don't even take care of yourself again. You're not as attractive as before. You look old.
So you cheated because I lost weight?
This is really not my fault. I'm trying to make this work, but look at yourself. Amara, would you love yourself the way you're looking now?
Afraid of losing Daniel, Amara became desperate and started begging him.
Okay, if it's the weight, I'll gain it.
It's not that simple.
Then what is it?
You've become too comfortable. You're not a
Daniel,
challenge
please,
anymore.
don't go.
And so Amara continued begging Daniel all through the night. And Daniel kept telling Amara he's trying his best. He really loved Amara. But she was no longer looking the way she used to look, and she had to go and work on herself. The next evening, on her way back from work, feeling the weight of everything, Amara went to visit her friend Ijeoma and told her everything that happened with she and Daniel. Ijeoma, who had never liked Daniel, was furious.
Wait, he cheated on you and still blamed you? He said I changed. Of course you changed. You became his sponsor. I just stop. No, listen. When you wanted to apply for immigration papers, who paid? You did. When you wanted to join the military, who paid? You did. You also pay rent. Amara, what exactly is that fiancé of yours bringing to the table? Wait, first, why hasn't he gone to the military yet? I don't know. Oh, he said they haven't started calling successful candidates. Scammer! He has eaten your money. I'm sure he didn't apply for the military. Nonsense person. No, nah. I don't think he will do that. Seriously, Amara, as your friend, I will tell you what I have been telling you for months now because he will eventually leave you. He's just wasting your time. Leave him now before it's too late. Anyway, I have rice and stew. Let me bring some.
After Amara left Ijeoma's house, she went to a park, Isaac Borough Park, and sat down for a long time. And for the first time since the relationship started, Amara started taking stock of her life and her relationship with Daniel. How she had been the only one sacrificing for Daniel, why he kept citing his lack of a job as an excuse not to help out. How she would spend time cooking, cleaning, doing his laundry, doing her laundry, not because she was so desperate for marriage. After all, she was only 25 years old, and she had been lucky to get a good job working as a shorthand typist in the local government. No, she hadn't really done any of that because she was so desperate for marriage. She had done everything because she loved Daniel and had truly thought they would actually have a future together. Then she thought of what Ijeoma had just told her and thought of what her mother had told her months ago. Then she finally remembered what Daniel had done just the previous evening. And then an unusual emotion of shame and anger started burning within her. She was done. She was done taking care of him. She was done momming him. She was done playing the girlfriend who could match and trample on and treat anyhow, all because she loved him. She was done. It was around 7 p.m. when Amara returned home with a newfound determination. She went straight to the bedroom and found Daniel lounging lazily on the bed like a lizard, listening to a transistor radio. When Daniel saw her coming, he continued his anger and walked out to the living room and started arranging his bag like he wanted to get something out of the bag. Amara looked at him quietly and told him,
Daniel,
What now?
pack your things and get out of my house.
Are you serious?
Very.
So you're throwing me out because of that small mistake?
No, I'm throwing you out because I forgot my value and I just remembered how valuable I am and how much more I deserve.
But what about my immigration process? I still need...
I don't care what you need. It has nothing to do with me anymore. Get out! Get out of my house now! I said get out now!
For the first time, Daniel had nothing to say. Shamefully, and under the curious gaze of the neighbors, Daniel packed his belongings and left. Amara laid on the bed, took a moment to collect herself, then she wept. Wept for the love lost, wept for the future that she thought would be, but that would never ever be. She allowed herself to grieve through the night. She allowed herself to think of the pain. She allowed herself to live in the pain for a while. But in the morning, she shook herself up, made a cup of tea for herself, and sat by the window smiling. It was a beautiful Saturday morning. The birds were chirping, light breeze was blowing. The neighbors had started on their chores, but Amara had found her peace because she realized that her value would not and could not be determined by any other person but herself. And as my father told it, Amara didn't rush into another relationship. She didn't glow up for revenge. She didn't even chase validation anymore. She simply became peaceful. And sometimes, peace is louder than any wedding bells. The end. The story of Amara simply teaches that a woman should value herself above anything. She doesn't have to be attached to a man for her value to become pronounced or her worth to become announced. She just being herself is enough. She just being a woman is enough. Of course, much later, Amara must have gotten married, as at when my father left the company he was staying with her as his neighbor, that was where the story had ended. But what do you think? Do you think it was Daniel's fault? Do you think that maybe he really loved Amara in the beginning, the later things changed? Or maybe he was just all about the money and his own security from the very beginning? Drop a comment in the comment section below. And thank you so much for listening. Until next time on Stories My Father Told Me, bye-bye.